Hey guys, welcome to the latest edition of the Skyrim Remastered mods for the PlayStation 4. I'm your host, Crowangel Gaming, and we'll be going straight into the latest mods. If you missed it last time, I think we did either the cheats or characters. I get mixed up with the Fallout mods that I'm actually trying to do at the same time. But either way, we'll be covering those again next week. So yeah, regardless of whichever one it was, we'll be moving on to either clothing or collectibles, I think, next week. So for now, we're just going to focus on the latest mods for this current week, starting with Soul Reaper Spell, which is probably going to take a while to load. Okay, there we go. I'm currently uploading my Fallout 4 video at the moment for that mod reviews. That's probably why some of these might take a bit to upload sometime to show what it is. Adds a new spellbook to wizard shops under Conjuration called Soul Reaper. Once read, you can trap souls in a 15-foot radius permanently. Never again will you have to remember to cast Soul Trap just to get soul gems. Realistic arrow speed and gravity. This is a simple mod that aims to create a more realistic archery experience. Projectile speed increased by 50%. Gravity value on arrows increased 75% to compensate for the increased speed of the arrows and create more realistic drop, which is similar to vanilla arrow drop at long range. Excuse me, I'm full of a cold at the moment, so it's anyway. Whiterun Extreme, French, okay, English. I find you here to propose a mod adding mainly vegetation in Whiterun, but also various little things like weapons in sales at Alvor in Riverwood. Okay, this mod on the whole is finished. Nevertheless, it is possible that he will improve the mod and add things later. This mod is compatible with everything since it is all on in basic files of the game. But do not overdo it on the console because optimization on the game is not top. Okay. Dark Shadow Arena for anyone who likes the original Elder Scrolls. Okay, we have covered this before, but this aims to add both a little quest which continues the story of a rather old character you created a long time ago in Morrowind mod. Basically adds a portal into the ruins of Labyrinthian. With some sort of nightmarish creature has come through, attacking anyone who comes through. Maybe you'll investigate and figure out what's going on. Into the portal and lead you to a strange new area, which seems part of Skyrim but feels like it isn't. Perhaps it is a small dimension made to look like Labyrinthian, who knows? You'll soon find out that the place has a strange connection to memories, allowing you to recreate foes you defeated just to refight them once again. Perhaps people that another have met. Okay. Use the Force Skyrim. Use the Force Skyrim is a Star Wars inspired mod that adds an array of force powers instead of shouts, etc. and like magic. Better Solstheim performance. Decreases plants and trees speed movement, decreases fog power and in weather. Decreases light distance by a tiny bit, or all to increase frames per second in Solstheim. Forsworn Dreadlocks for beast races. You can see the dreadlocks on there. So if you're playing as an Argonian or a Khajiit, now you'll get the same effect. New Homes of Skyrim, PlayStation 4 edition. New Homes of Skyrim aims to bring small free homes to the world of Skyrim. With this version you'll receive access to 4-player homes located across Skyrim. More coming. Yeoman's Tower is a free home located along the walkway towards Markov's main gate. Ingzat's Sanctuary is a room type home which the player may use at any time and contains 4 chests Valrun's camp is located near Falkreath on the cliff edge. Halgrar's retreat is a small tower located northeast of Windhelm. He plans on updating this regularly throughout the coming months with new home spells, food combos, and etc. etc. Before I do progress on, something that just came to mind, which I didn't get to mention on the Fallout videos. Despite everyone's objection to it, I probably am going to invest in the paid mods. I don't necessarily agree with paying for mods, but I do agree with paying modders for their work, if that makes sense. So if it means that we can finally get some of the good mods for Skyrim on here, I will be doing it, but I'll be doing it as a separate video series. So I'll continue on with the I'll continue on with the chapter mods like cheats and all that type of stuff. 1 week I'll be doing the latest mods, another week, and then on the 3rd week I'll probably do a review of some of the paid mods, if that's how it all operate. Either way, when it eventually comes round to the PlayStation 4 version, I will cover it on a separate video series. But whether I integrate it in with this on the 3rd week, or whether I do it at the same time as I'm doing these each Friday, I've yet to make my mind up. I'm just going to first of all see how much it's going to be, how much they're actually charging for some of these mods, and what kind of quality. I mean, if we're just going to get some more or less the same stuff that we do get now for Skyrim and Fallout, then I probably won't bother. But if we do finally get some of the mods that break the allowance on the use of assets, external assets, things like my personal favourite for Skyrim, which I've made clear over and over again, there was a companion mod for a character, and now my mind's just gone blank. This is the curse of the cold, damn my son. But anyway, if these particular mods and quest mods and like stuff that the people want for Skyrim is amongst the things that we can actually get with the paid content, then I will definitely invest in it, because I absolutely love Skyrim, and the only thing that's preventing me from doing more videos on it at the moment is the fact that it doesn't feel that much of a difference. Where Fallout, I'm actually playing that as like a fresh modded gameplay series at the moment, and I'm enjoying it a lot more because a lot of the current mods are catching up to make the game feel a lot different. Most of the things I was doing in Skyrim when I started up my modded gameplay with that, didn't feel all too different, but we'll see in the future. Anyway, moving on, faster horses and animals, useful staves, better health notifications. We did actually cover this in the past. Testorino, okay. Sarcastic dragon snarky loading screens, been over that before. Morrowind music integration. This is exactly the same reason why I'm considering covering these mods, because this is pretty much the same stuff as last week, or the week before, should I say. There doesn't seem to be too much of a change in most of the mods at the moment. Alteration tweaks, deadly forsworns, and fight Corinthia. Okay. Hello fellow Dovahkiin, have you ever wondered why you fought every dragon piece except Conicrith? Well, want to know more. With this mod, head down to the Ancient's Ascent so you can fight Conicrith in human form. Be prepared, however, as he's the most difficult boss yet at level 99. Powerful spells and Alduin's very own meteor shouts. If you somehow manage to beat him, you'll get amazing gear for mages, which you can either wear and sell. You will be revealed the location of the true Ultimate Dragon Priest mask. Okay, so it's just basically a little mini quest boss. Capable housecarls. Did you ever find it weird that the households that serve you as Thane haven't been through proper training? This mod changes that and makes them scale better with leveling by giving them perks they were lacking, plus some quality of life enhancements. They will also serve you they will also level up with you to level 60 instead of 50, and they're essential, including fixes from the unofficial Skyrim patches, including improving sandboxing intelligence in player homes. In other words, you're just going to sit around on their ass all day. Uh, Argonauts mod, perk compatibilities. Argonauts mod, okay. Right. Major features of this mod include enhanced bound items, improved unique items, Yun Cothrin, King Warlord, Ultimate Dragon Priest Mask, okay. Craftable Chilren, craftable Mirax Sword, craftable Nightingale armor and weapons, craftable Snow Elf armor, Ancient armor, rebalance Bullseye perk, improved random enchanted weapons drops, blessings last 12 hours, increased axe bleeding damage, and fixes and tweaks. And it goes on to list. The mod aims to be relatively balanced and immersive. Some items may be overpowered if you rush them early. Nordic Spell Sword Trio. And you can see, well, you can only see two of them on that one, I think. Both of these came as a request from a user who wanted to create two spell swords, one based on Nyada Stone Arm and the other based on Sigrid. Stone Arm, as he called her, is a frost magic based spell sword equipped with magic armor spells and good light armor, etc. The other can summon Flame Archnok at later levels. Basically fire and frost. Don't know why it says trio though if there's only two of them. Dremora Lord Follower, Skyrim Restored, improved werewolf forms, the Great Realism Overhaul, Training Ground. Okay. This mod adds a new world space called Training Grounds, located west of Markov, home to new NPCs, resources, and more. The purpose is to help you train your skills in a different way and also reward you for exploring the area. You can also get here by fast travel, which will be immediately available after installing and using the mod for the first time, or by using the trapdoor located outside of Whiterun near the Khajiit caravan. The main area is the Sky Arena. If you've been a QA smoke test cell, then you know how the arena works. You press a button and an enemy spawns, like the Dwarven Arena mod. Sorry, don't remember the details. There is a reward for slaying the main three bosses, which can further improve by exploring the whole area. There are two sorts of modes here, the open mode and the cage mode, which can be activated by pulling the lever on the right side of the stairs. A new follow will be available as soon as you get the Cold or Slat, Cloyd, or Cloyd for short. He lives near the shack, which you can use for your as your own with no restrictions. There is also a spot he'll return when dismissed. Okay. Skill Uncappered buff, no weight Barzaya stones. No absorb Dragon Soul music. Okay. So no way, if you don't want to hear that constant epic but music, then that one's for you. Faster bows. This mod increases the firing speed or original bows. Okay. Mishak's Cleaver and Oblivion Artifact. Something is missed from Morrowind as unique items hidden across, such as this. The Cleaver was a Akavari Daikatana, originally found in Oblivion in Sansator. The blade can be found on the table in front of Alduin's wall in Skyhaven Temple. This is the 6th in the series and unique recreated from the past Elder Scrolls games. There's no one. No, it's not. Wavy Dawnbreaker Sword, the Hammer, follower. Rebone, playable skeleton race. God, how many times I've come across this. Civil War equipment reorganized. Your Yogrier Barrow, the final resting place of the last Snow Elf Prince, known as the Snow Prince. Okay. Ultimate Elixirs, Coffee, Populated Dungeon Cave Ruins, Dreamweaver Ports of Call, God how many times, Prisoners of Skyrim, Mariable Followers, More Beds for Hearthfire, Relocate NPC. Your new home, okay. You can give a new home place to your friends and family. This will start to They will start to live at the place where you assign. This mod is very similar to My Home is Your Home on the Xbox and PC. Never use this mod on Quest NPC. This mod's AI has higher priority than other AI. If you assign a new home place to a quest-related NPC, this mod will mess up and destroy your quest. Don't use this mod on a quest NPC until your quest is complete. Load order place with new location mods. This mod add one new location, Lost Fairy Cave, between Twilight Sepulchre and Cracked Tusk Keep. And it just goes on to say about installing. You assigning a new home to an NPC. You ask NPC to live at a new place if the NPC is a friend. Speak to a house fairy and assign a place number to the fairy. You can assign more than one place to one fairy. Okay. So basically, you want to get all the people living in the same house. Smart, no more stupid dogs. Cheat door out of tutorial may crash the game. Enemies of Skyrim, loot overhauls, staff of you. Okay, garden soldier gear diversity. Moldy's improved real wood. Moldy's improved Whiterun. Lydian's ultimate armory again. Sanguine retreats. Less annoying food. Make junk useful. Silver smelting. Conjuration improvements. Essential housecarl spouses. And Debella priests. Save Parthenex, requested mod. Get revenge on Maven Blackbriar, and basically makes her non-essential so you can kill her, but you will in effect then fail or automatically not be able to do any of the associated missions with her, so make sure you do it after those if you want to do them. Netch Follower, Pickpocket Giant, Realistic Impacts, Level Up Message Removed, Bannered Mer Patio, Blood Moon, Land of the Werewolves, Lord of the North presets. That's when you're actually designing your character, by the way. Breeze Home touch-ups. Everia, okay. Basic mod, okay, no idea what that is. Oblivion Artifact Pack. Northwind, a Oblivion Artifact. Another one for Oblivion Artifacts. Staff of Worms and Oblivion Artifacts. Bard Sings Anywhere Now. Extra Companions. Bard Sings Anywhere again. JP MFS Followers again. House Claw, Companion mod, a goat. Starter Chest at Helgen. Ivory Weapon Pack. Upgradable Reclin Spear. Less Ugly Benor. Ice Barrage. Okay. Tailor's Measure. Change change an NPC's outfit. Okay, so basically you just go up to them and you ask them if they want to change their outfit, and you can set it to something different. Again, I've covered this in the past. Velos Judgment, a Morrowind, the Sanctum. The PlayStation 4 doesn't look as interesting. Trust me, when you open it, I've already looked at that. Battle Mage Follower, Cooking Sinks to player level, Void Magic, Super Overpowered Dagger that kills things. Player's Dwarf, Traditional Followers, Traditional Player build, and that's pretty much it. Reason I didn't open a lot of these is basically, if you have been following my videos, I have already covered basically every single one of these, so it's just basically showing you what's out there this week. Most of them, again, have been done in the past. So just to quickly show you what I've got on mine at the moment, just to give you like a better idea. I've got overstocked and rich merchants, which is pretty much essential if you want to sell a lot of stuff. Hoods are separate, which comes in handy with a lot of things. Also, if you want people who like to run around butt naked, then there is one in there that makes your character naked. But I didn't tell you that. Guaranteed you look as atomically correct as a Ken and Barbie doll. Colour added nocturnal robes. That one is pretty good because you get multiple different colours for different outfits, as you can see on this. If it just loads the thing, nope, you're not going to see the screenshots of them properly. It just shows one. Okay, so basically you get a bunch of armoured robes and light armoured robes in there of different colours, from sea blue right the way through to bright red, which you can see in the screenshot, and black. Smooth human female faces, which makes the Breton and a few others look a lot more smoother and nicer. No more dead merchants, no more merchants can't die. Resurrection, which you will find in the Temple of Kinnereth, I think it is, in Whiterun. It's a spell book, and that way if anyone's actually killed, you can just resurrect them straight away. Guaranteed the quest will still end if they've been killed and you had a quest for them, but you can bring the person back to life unless they've been decapitated. This is also useful on enemies, as when I had a vampire attack, I decided just to test it out, and I used the resurrection spell on the vampire. He immediately sprung to life just for me to impale him again, and he kept getting the same kill animation, and when he respawns he's fully clothed again and has all his items on him. So if you kill him, you can take all the stuff he has on him, or she has on him, on her. You can kill him again, resurrect, kill, each time being able to actually loot him. Illidi, Nordic Flame and Frost Priestess. Craftable everything for the Dawn Guard, craftable everything for Dragonborn. Marry All for the PlayStation 4. Cat Smelt Down Everything, which I can't recommend enough because it does smelt down literally everything, including cups and you name it. It actually makes it worth picking up stuff. Female Walks for War Maidens. This is only coming to effect with females that you have yet to meet. So basically, if you've already met Lydia, she's going to walk like a butch man. If you haven't met her yet, she'll have a bit more of a female walk. Gregorian Skyrim calendar basically turns all the Frostfall and everything else dates into September, October, November. Axe's preset pack just gives your faces a little bit more choice and some nice presets. I'm currently using the one that you can see at the top there with the red face paint, but I've took the face paint off. Forgotten Dungeons adds a load more dungeons with stuff to loot that you might not have known about. Nocturnal's Close, again, ever so popular, and it's still one of my highest rated videos, I believe, on my channel is this. Basically where I've actually shown you how to basically from scratch how to get the actual materials and craft them, and give you like a hooded version and a unhooded version view of it. Helgen Starter Chest, the video that I can't sell enough because it is absolutely fantastic. From when you first go into Helgen Keep, you can go back there anytime, you don't necessarily have to do everything. The screenshot is actually out of date because he's added a lot more chests to it now, and yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Just an idea there, as you can see on the list, everything you could possibly need. Stones of Barazaya quest markers, so you can find them easier. Better male presets if you want your male character to look better. Undying Loyalty for followers, so they can't die, but you will have to disable this if you want to do the Boethiah's Calling mission. Adventurer's Chest, another one which I can't promote enough because it is absolutely fantastic. You basically get this outside of the hut in Riverwood behind the shop, and it's got loads of stuff in there. You get a special ring to help you blacksmith as well, carry weight rings, you name it. And there's a full set of ebony armor amongst other stuff, and every herb you could possibly need. Every herb, food, you name it. Rich Merchants of Skyrim, another one which adds a lot more money to each of the merchants, and that's pretty much all the ones I've got active on my current playthroughs at the moment. Not a massive amount, but to be honest, those are the main ones that I actually need at the moment, and I'll add more as I finally find stuff that is worthwhile. So anyway, that's all my mods for this week, as well as the latest mods. Thank you very much for watching, and if you tune in next week, we'll be doing one of the categories. At the moment, I can't remember which one, but either way, thank you much again for watching, and I will see you next week. See you later.